Alright guys, I saw that we had some trouble with the stat crunch from week 5, so I thought I'd create a little video showing you kind of how to work this. So I just kind of copy and pasted the assignment into a Word document. As you can see, I've already laid out the null and the alternative hypothesis here. You'll see in the alternative that I chose the alternative of is not, or you can say not equal to there. The reason I chose that is because there's not really an alternative claim made in the problem, so whenever that's the case, the default is always just to go with the not equal to or is not in this case. So I already have the data set pulled up here. So we're wanting to test that the Q8 variable, which is the heights of the males, is not equal to 70 inches. So I'm just going to go to stat, and then we're going to do a t-stat here. We're going to do one sample, and we do have the data. So we're just going to click through there. From there, again, remember we're testing the variable Q8, which is the heights. We need to make sure that we group it by the gender, which is Q1. If not, it's going to group everybody together, so it's not going to pull out the males or the females. So you have to do this group by Q1, and then it's going to do both the males and the females. We're only interested in the males. And then remember, our null hypothesis is that the mu is equal to 70, and then the alternative is already set for not equal to. From there, we'll go ahead and compute. So you'll see this table pop up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it to a Word document so I can kind of state my conclusion. So once we get it there, I'll talk about it a little bit. One thing I want you to focus on is that we're really interested in these two values. Oops, not there, sorry. I really want to focus on those two values. There's two approaches to doing hypothesis testing. One is called the classic approach, and one is called the p-value approach. I find that the p-value is the easiest one to do. Most students enjoy doing that one over the classic approach. To do the p-value approach, you need a level of significance, or sometimes you'll hear it called a significance value, or sometimes you'll hear it called an alpha. If you look back up here at the top, they did give us a level of significance of 0.01. And what we're going to do is we're going to compare the p-value to that significance value, or that alpha. And what I would say is that if I was writing this up, I would say that we failed to reject the null since the p-value, which in our case is 0.5298, since the p-value is greater than the alpha, which is 0.01. And anytime that's the case, if the p-value is bigger than the alpha, then you don't have enough evidence, or you would say that we failed to reject. So my follow-up would be that there is not enough evidence. Sorry, I can't type. Not enough evidence to say that the men's heights have a mean of a value different than 70. Now, there's plenty of other ways to say that, and that may not even be the best way, but the point of it is that we've said the fail to reject, and we did that because the p-value was greater than alpha, and then also I made sure that I said there's not enough evidence to say. So, and generally what I say when you're doing that conclusion at the end is to say there's not enough evidence, and then restate what the alternative hypothesis is, because there's not enough evidence to say that the mean is something different than 70. Alright guys, well I hope this helps. By all means, let me know if I can answer with any questions or anything, and I look forward to talking to you.